The Path of the Yoga Sutras, A Practical Guide to the Core of Yoga, by Nikolai Bachman. Part 1, Key Principles. Chapter 4, Drisya or Prakriti, Ever-Changing Mother Nature. Listen, all creeping things, the bell of transience, by Isa. The worldview of yoga includes the belief that all material substances are in a constant state of flux. Modern science, especially atomic and quantum theory, agrees. Even our DNA mutates slowly every moment. Understanding the transitory nature of all things is prerequisite to letting go of expectations and attachments. Our senses interact with the outer world, yet we have the potential to turn our attention inward and experience that which never changes, our inner light of awareness, Purusha. Prakriti, meaning what is seeable, is what the seer witnesses, the entire cosmic process, all matter and energy that encompass the changing, manifest world. Everything but the seer. Synonyms for Drusya are Prakriti, meaning nature, and Maya, meaning measurable, illusion. The material manifest world as a whole is considered to be feminine, as in Mother Nature. Other English words related to mother are matter and matrix, each describing different characteristics of the observable universe. All of these words derive from the Sanskrit word for mother, matir. In the context, the father correlates to Purusha, the seer, which pervades the universe without being affected by its changes. There is a table. The left column, seer, conscious, inactive, permanent, intelligent, unchanging, unmanifest, observer, subject, independent, uniform. The right column, seeable, drusya or prakriti, unconscious, active, impermanent, unintelligent, changing, manifest, observable, object, dependent, composite. The seer, the instrument of seeing, and the seen all play their parts during perception. Imagine that the seer is sitting quietly in its own luminosity, watching from behind the scenes. It sees the outside world through the heart-mind, Sita. The middleman. If the Sita is clear and quiet, then the seer sees the world as it actually is, and its light is able to shine out into the world for the benefit of all. On the other hand, if the Sita is busy, then distracting thoughts and emotions, vrittis, create interference, like white noise from an improper television signal. Instead of seeing the world clearly, the seer observes distortion and confusion. Distinguishing between the seer and the seen is a major realization that is said to remove the dark covering of ignorance, avidya, in the heart-mind, allowing the light of the seer to illumine our heart-mind, which finally experiences its true nature. Thinking the seer and the seeable are the same, samyoga, is the basic blunder that prevents us from connecting with our inner light of awareness. Enlightenment, kaivalya, occurs when the heart-mind is totally clarified and purified of all possible negativity and causes of suffering. Such rare, enlightened people radiate unconditional love and acceptance. The pure light of the seer can shine through their eyes completely. Looking at them, darsana, is like looking into a clear mirror of the soul, in which we can see ourselves reflected exactly as we are, not as we think we are. The world around us is not the same as it was a moment ago, and its changes are not always predictable. When our expectations are not met or a sudden tragedy befalls us, we can move on more easily when we understand the temporality of ourselves and our surroundings. The seer within is our only rock, and connecting our consciousness to it can ground us and carry us through all matter of events and experiences. Thoughts. A conscious, permanent inner light of awareness pervades the impermanent, changing universe. I can alleviate suffering by distinguishing between what changes and what never changes. I will begin to accept the transient nature of all things by the persistent and sincere practice of yoga. Exercises. The next time you go to a movie in a theater, imagine the blank screen is your sita. The images projected on the screen are your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions, and the light that allows you to see the images is the seer within you. Think about the illusory, changing nature of the images. Notice, too, the emptiness, clarity, and brightness that arises when there are no images in the way. The next time your expectations are not met, see if you become upset. Explore what you were or are attached to that caused the upset, and then view that thing as yet another changing entity within your seeable world. Each time you see an object that looks like it does not change, such as a rock, think about how it might have become what it is, and what might change in 1,000 or 1,000,000 years. End of chapter 4.